talking about using modeling in psychotherapy. My most common uses have to do with treating someone for a phobia, and there I'll use a couple of different types of models. I first may tell my own story about having a phobia of diving into water, and I'll explain how I overcame that, the same methods that the client will use. I may also ask the person to watch a video. There's some good videos on the internet. My Australian TV show Insight about phobias, where I treated a woman for spider phobia. That's one of them. There's also a video by a fellow named Ost, O-S-T, where he's treating a woman for snake phobia. Those are both very good because they show a person extremely afraid, goes through the gradual exposure procedure, and then overcomes the fear and feels very happy about it. So when you're using modeling to help a client, and we'll stay in the example of phobias, you can use your own example if you have your own story to tell. You can use a video story. If one of your clients did something that figures in, for instance, if I treated someone for frog phobia and I now have a client with a frog phobia, I might tell that story without revealing the prior client's name, of course, to maintain confidentiality, but I might use that as a story. So the video can come in, or the model can come as a video, it can come as a story I tell, it could be in writing. I sometimes might give a client a written story from someone or from myself if I have that. And there's another source of that model, and that's the client himself or herself. So in a phobia case, once the client reaches the highest level of the hierarchy, has achieved the goal, then I want maintenance forever. And one of the ways I'll do that is take photographs or video of the client doing that final highest behavior. And then I want the client to look at that frequently. Here I'm seeing myself doing just what I used to be afraid of, and that's hard to beat as a model. The client himself or herself doing the actual behavior. Now when you're using modeling, you can talk about yourself and use self-disclosure. There's a risk to self-disclosure though. You always want to keep it focused on helping the client. You would not want to just talk about your own unresolved problems. That's not likely to help the client. The goals of using modeling are to get the client to understand how to do something, or to motivate the client to do something, that, oh, if I do this, I too can achieve this goal.